Hello, this is Teacher King David. We are still on complex numbers. So now we're going to see equation in a set of complex numbers. In a complex number, there is a linear equation and also quadratic equation. So when you have linear equations, for linear equation, it's like when you have AZ plus B equal to 0. This is a linear equation because its degree, it is degree 1 or power 1. So how can we solve this? For example, we say solve AZ plus B equal to 0. How can we solve this one? To solve this one, we have to make Z as subject of the formula. So that is AZ equal to negative B. So if AZ equal to negative B, what is Z? Z will be equal to negative B over A. So this is Z equal to negative B over A. So meaning that our set, it will contain negative B over A as our solution set. So our solution set is negative B over A. Examples, we have examples here. Examples, solve 4Z, that is A, plus 5I equal to 12 minus I. So we have to solve this one. 4Z plus 5I equal to 12 minus I. So now we have to solve Z. We have to find the value of Z. Our unknown value is Z. So we have to make Z as subject of the formula. So it means that it will be 4Z. The answer is 4Z equal to 12 minus I, which is this one. Then we'll bring this one here. So it is positive, it will be negative. So our 4Z equal to 12 minus I minus 5I, it is negative 6I. So then, we have 4Z, and we need to make Z as subject of the formula. We're going to divide both sides by 4. 4Z divided by 4 equal to 12 minus 6I divided by what? 4. So by 4, we remain with Z equal to by 4, 1, by 4, 3. By 2, 2. By 2, 3. Then minus 3 over 2I. So this is the value of Z. That is the value of Z. So which means that our set contains 3 minus 3 over 2I. That's how to solve a linear equation. So this was A. B. Our B is saying find Z. Find the value of Z if negative 1 plus I equal to I plus 2 into bracket Z. So find the value of Z when negative 1 plus I equal to 1 plus I times Z. How can we solve this one? So it's like we have, this is like we have, I can start with this one. It is like we have I plus 2. Z equal to minus 1 plus I. So how can you get the value of Z? So here, because it is a product equal to a product of complex numbers equal to a complex number. So we can divide both sides by I plus 2. This is like when you have like 2x equal to 5. So when you are looking for the value of x here, it's better divided by 2 both sides. So here x will be 5 over 2. So it is the same way with here, because this is a product of complex numbers equal to another complex number. So let's divide both sides by I plus Z. So it will be I plus 2 into bracket Z divided by I plus 2 equal to negative 1 plus I divided by I plus 2. So finally, this will cancel with this. we remain with z equal to minus 1 plus I divided by I plus 2. So now, this is the value of z. But remember, we studied that when you have a complex number like this, where we have numerator and denominator, we're not allowed to leave it like that. So what we do, we apply division rule so that we express this one in algebraic form. You remember that you know that when you have z1 over z2, this is the same as z1 times z2 conjugate over z2 times z2 conjugate. So which means that negative 1 plus I divided by I plus 2, the answer is negative 1 plus I into bracket the conjugate of this one. Remember, the conjugate of a complex number, it affects imaginary part. Our imaginary part here is positive, to be negative. That's negative I plus 2 divided by I plus 2 into bracket negative I plus 2. So finally, our z is negative 1 times negative I, that's positive I. Negative 1 times 2, that's negative 1. I times negative I, that's negative I squared. I times 2, that is 2I, divided by I times negative I, that is negative I squared. I times 2, that is 2I. Then 2 times negative I, that's negative 2I. 2 times 2, that is 4. So our z now is I minus 1. I squared, it is negative 1. Negative is this negative becomes positive 1 plus 2I. Divided by I squared is negative 1. Negative 1 with this negative becomes positive 1. 2I minus 2I, that is 0 plus 4. So now z, the answer is I plus 2I, that is 3I. Then negative 1 plus 1, that is 0, divided by 5. So our z is 3 over 5I. So which means that our set, it will be equal to 3 over 5I. That is our solution is set. So it means that what we do, just we have to make z as subject of the formula. So after making z as subject of the formula like here, we use division rule, where we know that z1 over z2 is the same as z1 times z2 conjugate divided by z2 times z2 conjugate. So that's what we have done here. So after that, we get the value of what? We get the value of z. So this is the value of z. Our z is 3 over 5I. So let us try to do another number like C so that we can understand it.